Whale sightings off the coast of San Diego have been incredible lately. People are getting videos of humpbacks, orcas, gray whales. But with the growth of this ecotourism comes a warning.
CBS 8's Neda Iranpour spoke with conservation nonprofit Wild Coast about their new campaign to protect whales in this Earth 8 report.
These massive marine mammals are breathtaking. To see a whale is to see nature in its full glory.
They're the biggest animal on the planet Earth, a blue whale. They weigh 30 elephants. They're the size of 30 elephants. Their tongue alone is the size of a single elephant. Their tongue. Their heart, 400 pounds.
This is Lily Mulligan, an ocean conservation coordinator with Wild Coast. When she's not cleaning up trash out of the ocean,
nice job,
she's helping spread the message of protecting the environment.
So we're getting calls from lifeguards and just other whale watching companies saying that there are some bad actors that are getting too close. They're spending too much time on these animals. They're trying to get that shot for social media.
It's those calls and videos like this of a whale breaching onto a boat in New Hampshire or people getting way too close that prompted Wild Coast to create this campaign.
40 years, Wild Coast has been advocating for the protection of these amazing ocean ecosystems and these giant whales that are migrating through them.
Sharing the rules of the road, if you will, for what's considered the blue superhighway.
San Diego is one of the most important migratory corridors for big ocean animals, which is awesome. Big blue whales, big white sharks, big sea turtles.
And they cruise past San Diego just offshore on their journey of tens of thousands of miles.
Part of the reason we're seeing more whales along our coast are thanks to conservation efforts by Wild Coast. Just ahead of us, right there, that's a marine protected area where they are making sure fishermen are not out there, which means more sea life can thrive. This is a healthy ecosystem. Whales have more food to eat here.
A conservation success story they hope continues.
It's easy to spend hours chasing a whale, but what we're going to make sure is other people have an opportunity, but also we don't exhaust these animals and stress them out.
So here are some rules Wild Coast is sharing based off of whale research. Stay 100 yards away from a whale. That's about the length of a football field. And only spend about 15 minutes watching an animal. Never approach them from the front.
You want to either come from behind or on the side.
And turn off your engine.
They can echolocate for hundreds of thousands of miles. And so if we're creating any noise, pollution in the water, that can confuse where they are.
Do you see whales when you come out here?
Yes, quite often, actually.
Joe Cooper is a boat captain for Wild Coast, and in his many years on a boat, he admits never being taught what to do about whales.
There's really no guidance. And like even when you take your California boater's license test, there's nothing really in there about it either.
And he has come across plenty.
There was just hundreds of whales in every species you can imagine.
And look how close this blue whale got.
It was so close, we could hear the water coming off of it. You could see the barnacles on it. The tail was bigger than the whole boat.
Wow.
It was like
tail
blocked the sun.
Thankfully, it did what's called mugging, like a drive-by. And Captain Joe did what he was supposed to do, stay still and let the animal do its thing. But unfortunately, not everyone's doing that.
There's more and more recreational boaters and tours popping up, and there's a lot of just kind of run and gun, get out in front of them.
So as much as people love these animals,
I grew up whale watching in San Diego. It's been something that changed my life.
It's important to respect the ways of the whale. For Earth 8 off San Diego's coast, I'm Neda Iranpour.
Magnificent creatures there. Wild Coast is hoping to share their educational video with boaters, new and old, and they believe proper whale watching rules should be included when getting a boating license.